Hey, what's up, everybody? This is my recap of the 2026 Rio Grande Valley Celtic Festival in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Second year at this games, and man, it was just as good as the first year, if not even better. Performance-wise, not better. But I've been dealing with, y'all know, I've been dealing with the weather. I've been dealing with not being able to get out and practice. So my expectations coming in weren't incredibly high, but that being said, I did come in and was able to put together a performance that wasn't too far off of what an average games is for me, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good sign of the year to come. So looking forward to building off of this, um, pushing everything up, and really getting after it in these next few weeks as I prepare for the next games in Costa Mesa. So we traditional ordered. You'll see here we started out with Braemar Stone. Stones are something that y'all know I've been working. I've been hiring professionals and really trying to really get back to where I was and then some. I'm not going to say I did that with this. Pretty low average on the stones, but some improvements could be seen. I think the biggest problem on the day was that I did that practice. I've done a lot of drill work, but I haven't taken any full throws really with maximal effort and put myself on the spot in my training, and that's okay. I, you need to drill. You have to really isolate these positions a lot to be able to make the improvements. But you got to get out and get some real throws under pressure as well. And I step into the trig, and I know I'm not the only one, but one of the things that I'm going to have to also fix is when I step into the trig and my mind goes blank or starts racing, either one, that I have those cues I can rely on, and I can bring myself back down and just get, intensify the focus on certain things and then just get after it. Um, and I think that's the biggest thing. I've gotta have some really games moment throws in training. I'm gonna have to build that pressure somehow to replicate it. So, and that being said, I'm not saying I trash at stones. I mean, I was 36 and a half on a really crappy Braemar. Not a great shape stone. Took third place there, and then 43 and some change on the open stone. And the winning throw, nobody was really, for whatever reason, throwing the stone really, really well today or on that day. Colin Dunbar pushed it out there 54 feet, almost 55. Really good throw for him. But everybody else was in that 42 to 45 range, really. Not mad about it. And moving on to the heavyweight here, throwing the weights was all about just nice, smooth effort. Having not had all the practice I need to really refine and fine tune these positions, I needed to make sure that that if you try to go fast and you haven't mastered the positions, then the thing's not going to go. The power, you can't translate power into it. So just try to be smooth. And I got some decent throws through a 38, almost 39-foot throw. And again, with a nice smooth effort, was looking like it was kind of slow. And then got into a third throw and thought, man, I'm really going to give it the business on this one and try to get it out there. And unfortunately lost the grip right at the very end. One of those ones you want to have back because it was gonna fly. I mean, I was moving fast with that thing. Unfortunately, though, when you move fast with the 56, it really tests the limits of how hard you're holding on to it, and it just wasn't quite enough for me on that day. Was trying to go over 40, was positive that one would have put me out over 40, but hey, got to get these thumbs in condition. And same story with the lightweight as the heavyweight. Just really going for that smooth effort to translate into some nice positions and not really yoink on stuff. Again, not having practiced a whole lot. My technique isn't fine-tuned. So really just going out there and fucking turn it into a little tornado. Not the move. And so I ended up with 73 and some change on the day. Again, not great, not fantastic. Mid-70s, though, is a good indicator that, hey, things are working right. And to be able to do that without really throwing it all in, all the fuel on the fire, not bad. And I'm happy. I'll take that as a win a little bit, and just enough of an L to keep me kind of hungry, kind of gnawing at the bit a little bit to get after it. And then we went into Wob. I thought we were going into Hammer. I was hoping we were going into Hammer before lunch, but ended up going into Wob. And nothing spectacular on this either. Took a miss at 14, then a make at 14, then clean on 15, no misses, and then 3 consecutive throws at 16. I think this is what we're looking at right now. And I'm not going to, I mean, if I'm being honest, nowhere even close.
I was going to stand. I let go.
So what had happened was?
What happened was and the thing, and that one happened.
Gotcha.
And then, my best attempt at it was probably like 15-6. So, hey, it is what it is, brah. It is what it is. Then we took a lunch break and got into some hammers. And hammers were the theme of the day. They were okay, not great. Ended up with the 97.6 on the heavy hammer and 118 something on the light hammer. Both marks, I think, were good for third, I believe. Anyway, just not really getting this. This one's super easy. Of all the throws, of all the the things I could take away, hammer's super easy to diagnose. I just wasn't moving fluidly and getting as long as I need to. That's all I got to fix. That's kind of the cool thing about hammers. The implement wants to be long, so let it be long. You can use that in your life. If you want to be long, then just be long. It does take some practice to get comfortable in those positions, and to let the body kind of stretch and have that mobility in the spine and the hips and everything. But you got to get after it. And I haven't been able to get after it. And that's going to change here right now because it's throwing season. It's summer almost, right? And then after the hammers, we went into sheaf. And then we finished with caber, and you'll see the video as we go here. Again, nothing's bad. Through the sheaf, 27 feet for a solid second place. It was one of those ones where I believe three of us hit 27, and I had the cleaner shot at 27, first attempt on 27. And then we all missed 30, which just wasn't our day at that. But I just want to talk a little bit about the games itself. It was fantastic. I mean, those people, Grant and Mona, athletic directors, their tremendous leadership make sure that they put together a fantastic team of people who put it together. Big Grant has had some health issues this year that real close to the games that has kind of sidelined them. But through their leadership, their team really got it done and put it together for them real well. And I feel privileged to have been invited here twice, 2 years in a row, to throw and put on a show for the Albuquerque crowd. And whoever the AD is next, I hope to get invited back. It's just an incredible time. And this group of people right here that you're looking at, they go a long way to making it fun, making it worthwhile, making the trip, the hours and hours of travel worthwhile. So just incredible people, incredible fun.